Hello everyone, what's up with you here? Welcome to Finesse Play Satisfactory, yeah! Woohoo!
So the girls are still out on their adventure. Me and Tyler are trying to hold down the fort and get all this stuff going. So we currently are working on the next shipment for the hub.
Where are you going?
So here's the thing.
Okay.
You are wanting biofuel.
Okay.
I am wanting conveyor splitters. I'm wanting logistics.
Okay.
You're like north.
However,
can you just change it?
You can, but you are needing 150 iron plates, 150 iron rods, and 500 copper wire. And we have that, but we also it's like 200 iron plates, 200 iron rods, and 500 copper wire for the logistics. So it's just a matter of choosing if we want the biofuel with all the walls, or if we're wanting logistics. And because with logistics you get productivity display, which you can now go into each building and see the efficiency of each building. You get conveyor splitters and conveyor mergers, which allows you to merge up to 3 conveyor belts into 1 conveyor belt.
Okay.
Or we can do the biofuel. Our biomass is being consumed a little bit faster because we're definitely consuming a lot more power than we were an episode ago.
Yeah. But
probably like 3-4 times more the power.
But we've got the biomass burners now that we can run power off of, right?
Yes.
Do you have a power slug?
So now we can make individual biomass burners, so we can make however much power we want.
Alright, so it was beeping over this way, just so you know.
The only reason why I was wanting conveyor splitters is because our smelters aren't fast enough to smelt and keep up with the conveyor belts and how much the miners are producing.
Yeah, you can change it.
So what I was going to do is I was going to put a splitter at the beginning of each conveyor belt and put 2 smelters, so we were basically doubling our smelting efficiency, and then build 2 constructors and basically doubling our constructing speed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
At least that's how it's working in my head. I don't know if it's actually going to work that way.
Yeah,
but
let's try it and see.
Alright, so if you want, go ahead and switch it over to logistics.
I'm making all the rest of these iron ingots because I have a ton of iron ore that I can't do anything with in my inventory.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of copper and iron ore in my inventory as well. So I was just kind of sticking it in the miners, but then I realized that the conveyor belts aren't pulling as fast as I would like them to.
Oh, you were just sticking the iron ore in the miners?
Yeah, but it slows everything else down, so I took it out.
I'm getting beeping over here, Brianna.
So I've got the copper wire.
Okay, I'm almost done. I've got a couple hundred iron plates on me that I'm getting ready to make.
So I switched it to logistics.
Oh, you already swapped it? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and stick that in there. So we got 500 of that.
How many iron plates do you need?
200 iron plates and 200 iron rods.
Oh god. Did you just
which we should have. Yeah. I have 200 iron rods now. I just pulled them from the storage container.
Okay.
So now we have 200 iron rods. And do you have iron plates on you?
I just put 100 in there. I'll make another 100.
I can just grab 100 from the storage container.
Oh, okay.
It's probably still pinging that one on the mountain.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and throw 100 in there now. Oh god. That's a giant launch pod button. I haven't seen that yet.
The big red button?
Yeah.
Is it? I wonder if it's the same one I saw. Let me see.
Here, you can check.
Oh, yeah, it's the same one.
This way.
Yeah, go ahead and push it. When you push it, it launches this thing.
Oh god!
See?
What was that?
This thing is shooting all sorts of crap at us.
That is a mean...
Oh god, oh god! It like splits into 5 different fireballs.
Guys, she's talking.
Shut up.
Okay.
We have other things to worry about.
No. We have productivity and efficiency to worry about. We don't need to worry about. We don't need to worry about your alien creatures.
Staring at us.
Oh gosh.
Oh Oh, here's
got 3 armadillos. 3 armadillos.
Over 100% capacity.
There's a crash site. Crash site.
The Delta blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Did you guys hear what she just said? Or were you guys not paying attention?
I couldn't hear. What did she say?
Yeah, she was talking about the crystal slugs.
Ooh.
But I couldn't hear what she was saying.
Sorry. We were currently... Ow. What is
We were
that?
getting attacked, okay?
We'll go to... How do you get to...
Ew, oh!
That firefly is aggressive.
I told you they hurt.
It said something about how if you infuse it, you can improve proficiency or efficiency on buildings.
Okay.
But now we should be able to go to our smelters or miners.
They won't leave us alone. They're so aggressive, they hurt.
They're cute, but oh my gosh. Get away from me.
They explode when you hit them.
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm
Finally.
not too sure.
There's a bunch of copper wire.
So I'm working on limestone, a Mark 1 miner on the limestone, but I gave away all my iron plates, so I've got to go grab some.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a lot in the storage container because we just used actually we only pulled 100 from it, right? I think we only pulled 100.
Yeah, I used. Well, I can make some iron plates. I can make 135.
Oh, I had circuit boards.
So first, I'm going to experiment with my whole splitter idea on the copper before I start messing with all the stuff over there. Because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to split. Obviously, I'm wanting to split the miners' output into 2 smelters so we can double our smelting.
Okay.
And then I want to take... Do we really need to have a specific storage container for iron and copper ingots, or should we just kind of split it off and go straight into constructors?
Oh God, okay, so that's like the end of the world.
Wait, what do you mean by...
So what I mean is like... So we have storage containers for the products that we make from iron and copper ingots, but we don't have storage containers for specifically iron and copper ingots.
Ow,
Do you have that beacon?
So do you think we should make containers for the ingots, or should we just keep it specifically for like finished products?
Oh, I just kept it for finished products, but that's
All
just
right,
what
so
I was doing anyway.
I won't worry about it. And we'll worry about it later on if we actually do start needing specifically iron and copper ingots.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's kill him.
All right. So what we're going to do is logistics, conveyor splitter. We're gonna set that to 3.
Okay, I placed the beacon
Okay. Did you place it on the...
near it.
Yeah, that's good.
Some more
Perfect.
copper wire. I'm trying to just get concrete going so we can start working on like platforms or something.
So the splitter, you can split one conveyor belt out into 3 directions.
This is the end of the world, you
really?
said?
Yeah. So
Oh, boy.
essentially, instead of doing only 2 smelters, I thought, because in Factorio you'd put in 1 input and it would split it to 2 outputs.
Okay.
This one is doing 1 input, 3 outputs.
Gotcha.
So what we can do... did that? Oh, it just gave me all the copper ore. So what we're going to do... If you want to come over here, I can show you what I'm doing. Just that way it's not like I'm just kind of...
This is a cool little area, though.
doing random stuff.
Kind of nerve-wracking, but...
3 reinforced. Give me I'm almost done over here.
No, you're good. I do believe I'm going to need to make another power pole, though.
Here's our little Q-tip trees.
I don't have the wire. Got wire from this.
Can we harvest them? Is what I want to know.
So I'm trying to get the concrete going because we're going to need the concrete for all of our platforms and...
Yeah, and everything else.
Yeah.
Another egg blocking our way.
So you guys are telling me that there are no explosives in this game.
Oh, I don't know.
As far as we know, no.
Okay, well.
Are you kidding me? I got stuck again.
God, where?
I'm like stuck in these bushes.
Wait, so do we not use a smelter for the limestone?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Would you not need that? Would we just go right into a constructor?
I don't know. I haven't really messed with limestone too much.
Are you getting all that?
Yeah.
And that. Okay. Finish me off.
So that's at 4. That one. Go down to there.
I'll see if I can revive you. Hold on.
That. Go to there.
Yeah, I think it's because you were stuck.
That.
This is reviving.
There.
Alright, just start heading back, honey.
Okay, so this thing should start bringing up limestone now. Okay, so there's our limestone coming up the conveyor belt system.
Ooh, you guys are making good progress. Proud of you guys.
So I don't know if we need a smelter in all of this. I'm wondering if I should just get rid of this and then connect it straight to that, and then maybe it goes into a constructor for concrete. Yeah, so we don't need a smelter, by the way. No, I took it out and I can go straight to a constructor.
Okay.
So once it comes out of the constructor, I can then build a storage container. I don't know if I want to necessarily bring it way over there, so maybe I'll just put a storage container.
Oh, I found the power slug that it was pinging earlier.
Did you?
Right there. And then we'll go with this into there.
Are you able to get it?
And then we should start.
It's guarded by one of those big alien dudes.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm killing him.
Wait, no power.
God, he does so much damage. There we go.
Are we consuming too much power? Is that what's going on? No.
If you need to, make another biomass burner.
Oh, I think it's... There we go. Now it's working. It's just because when I took the smelter out, it cut the wires. There we go. Now we have concrete coming out, guys.
Sweet. And you already have a storage container for it?
Yeah, it's going into a storage container now, so...
Good job, honey.
Thank you. Thank you. So obviously everything's super messy. Like, we have stuff going all over the place, but what were you wanting to show me, Tyler?
I was going to show you this conveyor splitter. I'm not too sure if I have... I'm over at the copper.
Okay.
So... This is all just kind of continuing to keep going because there's just such a backlog of copper in there. So I don't even really need to have this thing connected. So, this is what it looks like.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and place it like right here. So, now what we can do here is we can go ahead and have one input going into it like so. And then we can have another smelter going right here. And another smelter going right here. So we'll go ahead and connect that like so. I am going to need to expand my power grid over here though.
So you could do a smelter like this.
Yeah.
And then you could do a smelter like that.
I need more iron plates. Can you connect that for me real quick?
I found another Mercer sphere.
Did you? Get it.
There's dragonflies attacking me.
Thank you. So now this should essentially triple, well, when we connect it up and whatnot.
Where do you throwing in the copper ingots, right?
They're so hard to kill, too.
So what I was going to do was that we've got plenty of copper wire. I mean, we could essentially just start making literally a metric buttload of copper wire and then just have 3 constructors making copper wire and then merge it all into one conveyor belt. But I don't think we need that much copper wire. So I think what I was going to do was I was going to have 2 constructors making copper wire, merge them into one conveyor belt, and have one making cable. Because as of right now, that's really, if I check the recipes real quick, yeah, that's really the only 2 things that we can use copper for is copper wire and cable.
Well, for now anyway, yeah.
So,
Brianna, what are you working on right now?
I'm coming back to you guys. I'm just really far out.
Okay, so guys, we can make personal storage boxes now. Do one of you guys want to work on those, and we can start placing those around?
I would, but anything that I pick up does not show up in my inventory.
So what you're saying is that you're lazy.
Either that or
sure.
you're glitched out somehow.
I've logged out, logged back in.
Okay.
The only thing I haven't done is restart my game, so I'm just here for the company.
So here, I'll make another storage box right here for now.
Well, here.
There's a storage box.
Here is that Mercer sphere. It's just a weird alien thing with an impossibly smooth surface.
Production, construct. Oh.
Here's a power slug, another power slug.
Wow.
Circuit boards.
Wait, you found circuit boards?
Yes, here's some wire.
349 wire.
A beacon, some alien organs.
Oh.
How do you make reinforced? You have to make reinforced iron plates at the.
Here's that object scanner, because I'm giving you her stuff too.
That complicates things.
Flower petals, some wood, some of that, and that.
Yeah, I was sitting here. I grabbed like 100 iron plates from the storage container, and I was like, "Why can I not make these constructors?" And then I looked back at it, and it said reinforced iron plates.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into 2 power shards that function with Fix-It technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused.
I have no
The
idea
derived
where he
blueprint
went.
is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
I'm right here. In the where you were just dropping the stuff off.
Oh, here. Here's another Mercer sphere.
By the way, guys, I built a couple storage boxes here for you guys to start putting stuff in. That way
Yeah, so that we don't have stuff all over the place.
Again, I would, but if I pick it up, it literally disappears from my inventory.
Leave the game and come back real quick.
She already did.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you.
Well,
So
I did.
I've been researching all that stuff, by the way. Oh, look, Tyler, we can now research overclock production. We can get power shards. It's
power shards.
Mucus from the power slugs compressed into a solid crystal-like shard. It radiates a strange power, and then we can now overclock buildings.
Alright, well, Mother, just so you know, your zapper and all your stuff is in the left
Is there a
storage
risk
box.
to it? Usually in games that allow you to overclock stuff, it's like high risk, high reward, like you overclock it for too long or whatever, it can explode.
No, overclocking, all it does is it increases your productivity, but it, like, is super high power consumption.
Okay.
I'm gonna select the milestone so we can start doing biofuel and lookout towers and stuff.
Yes. Because I think biofuel would be a glorious thing.
So we've already got all the wire we need. We just need plates and iron rods, by the way.
Okay. So do you think I should be making... Should I have 2 constructors making copper wire? Or should I just have... and 1 making cable? Or 2 making cable and 1 copper wire? I'll do 2 copper wire, don't listen to me.
Okay. You do that.
Okay. Constructor...
We're actually getting a little bit of inventory on our iron rods and plates now, guys.
I feel like eventually when we have the resources to do so, I feel like just my OCD is starting to kick in a little bit and I want to start making stuff on foundations.
How do we get screws, by the way?
Iron rods, and turn the iron rods into screws.
So you come over here, babe.
Over...
This way. This way.
Right where I am.
There you go.
You come into the workbench here, and then that's where you can... Wait, what do you need screws?
that crash site.
Yep. So
Yep. In order to open it, all we need are 12 screws.
Wait, 12 screws?
No, I thought it was like...
No, we need 12 screws to fix it.
I thought it was like 25 megawatts.
No, that was the other one. We found a different one.
Oh my god, you guys.
Well, here, Brianna.
We need 12 screws to fix it, and then we need the megawatts to open it.
So here's the screws.
Okay.
Alright.
See,
Come with me?
Follow us.
Alright, so I'm launching the next one, guys. If you guys weren't here for it, check it out.
Oh.
Look at the top of our base. You guys already took off again.
No, we're here.
We're here.
See?
God, they're so quick to leave.
We're here. Calm down.
See it flying away? That's what we're sending off to get researched.
Additionally, you can now
Bye.
which is integral to your
It tears off.
Yeah, we need to build the space elevator at some point. Okay, go ahead and show me what you're trying to show me.
Giant freak thing.
How far out is this?
See the beacon?
Do I see the beacon? Yeah. Is it that little like black and white like
signal looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I gave you guys those beacons. That way you guys can mark things if you need to. So you guys are running. Eventually we can build vehicles and you guys can drive around and explore in vehicles.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah, it would.
There's a couple different vehicles you guys will be able to build in the future. You guys
gotta protect me because I have nothing.
I could have made you a little zapper.
She can't pick it up.
I can't pick it up.
I wonder why you're like so having issues with being bugged out.
Well, this game's honestly a little glitchy.
Yeah, you land in like certain things and
you get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and the only way to get unstuck is by
someone killing you.
Someone killing you. Thank you.
Well, I know that they're still in early access, and they've actually been talking about putting out some patches and stuff to fix some of the bugs that have been coming back. So hopefully that'll be some of the stuff. You remember when we used to play Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves had tons of bugs until they finally started fixing things? It's the same concept.
Yeah. Are you with us?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
Okay. Fair warning. The fireflies are cute.
They hurt.
But they hurt.
Oh, I think they might be talking about the same fireflies that we were dealing with the other day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Did they pop out of like the weird pod looking things?
Did you fix it?
Yeah, and it opened.
See, I told you.
You need to open drop pod.
I got a hard drive.
Really?
Hard drive with FISIT data. Analyze it and then MAM to salvage its contents.
Get it to Daddy.
Yeah, we need to analyze that thing.
I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is.
He's literally standing right next to you.
Don't drop it in the plant, though. Oh, where did it just go?
I picked up the
drop
plant.
it yet.
Oh, okay. Ooh, a hard drive. Okay, we're gonna go stick
let's
that.
go back.
We're gonna go stick that in the mammogram.
What?
There's some
He said that like twice now.
Wait, look at this weird creature. What is this thing? Oh, it ran away.
God.
Is it the lizard dog?
Lizard doggo?
It was something, yeah. All right, well, we're going to head back to base, but we're going to wrap up another episode of Satisfactory. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff out here to explore. But at any rate, guys, hope you guys are still enjoying the series. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.